Hey guys, Reggie here, and welcome back to another training session on the core ecosystem, the loyalty program. And today we're going to be talking about status, how to earn status, how to actually get the points that you need to get the status. From the previous video, I discussed all the different benefits by having, say, silver, gold, platinum, diamond membership. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to get the points. So, you may need, say, 60 nights to become a platinum member or 14,000 status points. How do you actually do that? What's the best way? What's some tricks that you can do to make it easier for yourself? And then in the next videos, we're going to talk about the different membership programs such as Accor Plus, All China, as well as All Signature, which is like a subscription product, which will allow maybe a little bit easier to obtain these statuses. But for now, I'm just going to go through, I'm going to show you how essentially you earn status, so how you're getting status points and reward points, and then I'm going to show you how to actually redeem these points. So very simply today, we're going to go through those two key aspects: how to earn the points and the ways to do it, and then how to actually utilize those points once you have them. So let's jump into the computer now, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay guys, so now we're here on the website. This is the all.accor.com website, and I've navigated to the earning points. So this tells you, and I'll put a link in the description on how to access this page, and there'll be like a button somewhere, maybe up here or something on the screen that will show you exactly where this is. But essentially, stay more, earn more. So this is going to talk about exactly all the different ways in which you can earn points at over 4,200 hotels. So very simply, every single time that you book and you stay at a hotel, at a participating hotel. So there are some hotels that aren't participating in the program. These are such as like Ibis Budget in Australia. There is a couple that are, but most aren't. There are definitely brands that aren't participating, but majority of the Accor brands, you're going to be able to earn and redeem points. So every time that you earn reward points at properties, and this can be on not only your stay, so when you actually are purchasing say your staying nights and paying essentially your room charge, you can also earn points on additional expenses such as the breakfast, the spa, restaurants, pay TV, minibar, phone calls, essentially any charges that the hotel has that you can charge back to your room is going to help you earn points, okay? I can't be more clear than this. If you are staying at a hotel and you want to earn status points to go towards your status level to essentially advance and achieve, you need to charge everything back to your room. When you check in, you need to let the check-in agent know, the guest service agent that checks you in. You need to say to them, hey, I would like to earn the points for all of my consumption during my stay. Are you able to open my bill? Essentially, what they'll do is they'll put like a pre-holding deposit on your credit card. This may be, depending on how many nights you're staying, it's going to be a figure that they come up with, or it could be you say, oh, I want to, maybe $500 or $1,000, whatever this may be. But essentially, you're going to do a pre-authorization. So you get your card charged for a certain amount. That's going to be held by the hotel, and then you can then go and spend money at the hotel during your stay and signing that thing that charges to your room. So you don't want to do it at the restaurant, at the spa. You don't want to be paying by credit card or paying by cash. You want all of your bills to be paid directly back to the room, and then on checkout, you're going to pay those charges fully, and essentially everything then that's on your bill is going to earn you status points as well as reward points. So let's learn more about reward points and status points. So earning points, this is essentially for every 10 euros that you spend, this is the amount of points that you're going to earn, okay? So when we look at the chart here, we can see that as a classic member at the top, you're going to earn 25 points. This is reward points at the hotel at all participating core brands. 12.5 points, reward points at Ibis Styles, and Mama Shelter. 10 points at Mantra, Peppers, Break Fee, all those other brands and long stay brands, and then 5 points at Agogo. Adogoa. I don't know how to say it, but I've never stayed at one of those hotels. If you have, drop in the comments, let me know how they are. But essentially, as you essentially advance in the levels, so as you can see, classic, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, you're going to earn more. And remember, we talked about in the last video, you earn say 24% more for silver, you're going to earn 76% more for platinum, you're going to earn 100% more for diamond, which is where you can see here, instead of earning 25 points being a classic member, you're going to earn 50 points per 10 euros spent. So that's the conversion metric. Now again, make sure you're charging all of your consumption, guys, back to your room. Now, this also means, let's say you're traveling with friends and family, and maybe you've got 2 or 3 rooms booked, maybe there's a few bookings. There is no reason why you cannot ask the hotel, hey, can you please, once checkout or when they're checking out, you can ask them to transfer those other rooms to your bill, okay? I've done this many times before, even when I've had 4 or 5 rooms booked for friends, and where I've gone to the team and I said, hey, I would like all of those charges onto my bill. And the reason I do this is so that I can earn the status points as well as the reward points. If they're not a part of the program, if they're not earning points on their own, then just grab those rooms, put it on your bill. They can still pay you for these. They can still pay the bill, but essentially transfer everything to your bill. That way you can get the best bang for your buck to essentially get you the best status points and reward points, so you can essentially get to a higher status and utilize more and more points. Now, when it comes to status points are the important thing, especially if you want to go for diamond status. You need 26,000 of them. Now, status points are very the same, no matter essentially what level you are. If you're classic, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, it doesn't matter what level you are, it's the same. And that is, you earn 25 status points for every 10 euros you spend. This is excluding taxes as well, guys. So, for example, if you're in Australia, and let's say the hotel costs $110, including GST for the night, then you're only going to earn status points on the $100, not the 110. It's minus the GST, it's minus the VAT, it's minus any taxes that are paid to the hotel. That is not included. So when you're calculating the points, you need to exclude the taxes. If you are including the taxes, you're going to say, oh, the hotel's given me the incorrect amount of points. That's not correct. They have calculated it based on the total price of the hotel, of the charges minus the taxes, okay? So essentially 25 status points at participating brands per 10 euros, 12.5 at Ibis Styles. Now, and then 10 at Long Stays, Mantras, that type of stuff. Mantra Peppers break for your art series, okay? Now, this breaks down here and shows you a participating brand. So it shows here for every 10 euros, 25 points, unless otherwise indicated in the table above, starting from the second column. So which is essentially here you also got Orient Express, Fairmont Service Residence, So Service Residence, Sofitel Service Residence, M Gallery Living, Mondrian Living, Pullman Living, Swisstel Living, Hyde Living, Moonpig Living, Novotel Living, and Macau Living. So that's a 2.1. So that means if you're staying at let's say you're staying Macau Living Putrajaya, or you're staying at the Novotel Living here in Bangkok, or the Novotel Living in Ho Chi Minh City, they are classified as long stay brands, okay? So what that means is essentially you're only going to earn 10 points for every 10 euros in regards to status, rather than 25. And in regards to earning points, if you're a Diamond member, you're only going to earn 20 reward points for every 10 euros compared to 50. So it's very much makes a big difference depending on the hotel you picked and you've chosen. And essentially how I look at it this way. If I stay at Ibis brands, then I'm only going to earn half the amount of points. That's both for status as well as reward points. So what I have essentially my biggest saying, and I tell everybody this, you want to earn points at Macau, Pullman, Sofitels, M Galleries, essentially participating brands. You want to earn points at these brands. You want to burn points at Ibis Styles, Mantra, and also now those living properties. Now, a really interesting thing that we're going to check right now as well is in Bangkok, where I actually am staying right now, I'm staying in a Tribe Living, but in the list here, there's not a Tribe Living. So I'll report back on this once I stay. Let's see if it classifies this as a long stay property, or, and maybe it only gives us 10 points per 10 euros, or if it's going to classify as a full brand. So I will let you know that as well, because I, at this stage, do not know. But essentially, this here is a calculator. So in the calculator, you can put in here whether you're classic, silver, gold, platinum, diamond member. So for example, I'm diamond. I'm going to put diamond in here. Say if I want to stay, I'm going to show you a couple of things. So let's say I stay at Macau. And to make things simple, I'm going to use Australian dollars because most of you guys are from Australia. Okay, so excluding taxes, I'm going to use that same scenario, but instead of $100, $110, I'm going to use $1,000. So let's say the stay is $1,100 including taxes. It's going to be $1,000, okay, because we minus off our GST, which is 10% in Australia. So I'm a Diamond member, I'm staying at Macau, I've spent $1,000 Australian. I'm going to calculate the points. So what you'll see here is it's calculated that I'm going to earn 3,007 reward points, okay? And I'm going to earn 1,504 status points. So that then goes towards your status of earning a higher status within Accor. So, for example, I've got 3,007 reward points. Out of those 3,007 reward points, that actually gives you some value there for spending $1,000 at Macau. Because for every 2,000 reward points, you can redeem 40 euros of value. Okay, so if we're redeeming 40 euros of value, you actually get more money off your next stay. So for 3,007 points, you can actually redeem 60 euros of value for your $1,000 spent, which is going to be around $100. So really, by utilizing your reward points, by earning your reward points at Macau, you're saving essentially in the future another 10%, which is great. And the status points are going to go towards your status. Now, in regards to status earnings, status points are reset at the end of every single year. Status points don't mean anything except to earning your status, okay? So do not get upset as of the 1st of January every year. You're going to lose all your status points. I had like 36,000 points that just gone, disappeared. They don't mean anything except to earning your status, okay? Don't get sad when these disappear. They're going to reset every single year, 1st of January. There's nothing you can do about it. The 31st December is the last day, and anything after that is going to reset to 0. So you're going to have 0 points, essentially status points. You're going to have 0 nights, and then you're going to have your reward points, which are valid for an entire year as long as you stay. So every time you stay, it's another 12 months. So they're going to be valid providing you're staying with Accor at least once a year. You're not going to ever lose your reward points. So to recap on that, you want to earn at participating brands where you earn full status and reward points, and you want to burn at brands that earn you less points, okay? I'll give you the example now. So you got Macau, 1,000 AUD, and then we're going to change this, and we're going to change it to, say, IBIS. So as soon as I change this to IBIS, I'm going to recalculate. Everything halves straight away. See that? 1,504 reward points compared to 750 and 752 status points. So it's literally halved. So if you're staying at IBIS the entire year, if you're staying at IBIS brands, it's going to be really hard for you to get diamond status. It's going to get really hard for you to obtain more status because you're only earning at half the rate. You have to stay 2 times as long as everybody else to be able to get this status. And that's the same as if you were to stay at, say, Mantra. I'll give you another example. Let's go to Mantra. We're going to recalculate again. Boom, those points go down again. Burn at Mantra. Do not earn at Mantra, okay? I cannot stress this enough. You want to earn at these properties, burn at these properties. Let's check a Joe and Joe property. Watch this. So we're going to stay at a Joe and Joe now. Let's recalculate again. Boom, it's just halved again. Burn at those properties, earn at participating full brand properties. It's not any clear. If you get nothing else out of this video except this, that is all you need to know. Earn at the full properties, burn at the other properties. Okay? So that's essentially, that's earning points, how you earn points. And like I said, you need to assure that all of your bills, all your payments for the properties go towards your room charge. So everything that you spend at the hotel, guys, you want to transfer that directly to your room, okay? Simple. Okay, now I'm going to show you about redeeming points. So now you've earned the points, you're getting on your way, you're getting on your journey, you're learning about the program. Now how do you actually utilize those points? So very simply, all.accor.com. I'm going to go through and show you how I book a hotel in another video. I'm going to go in depth to how I do it, and then I'm going to show you exactly the ways and tricks that I see so I can find the best prices, and I'm going to show you like some different ways in which I can find deals and that type of stuff. So anyway, that's going to be another video, and it's going to be a really cool one because it's going to give you a really great idea on how to utilize this website. But essentially, very quickly, I'll show you a quick overview. Here is the website. You put all your details in here, check-in, check-out date, how many guests, if you have 2 rooms, 1 room, whatever, children. Special rates, down here is special rates. Now, this will be where your Accor loyalty number is. So when you're signed in, it will come up here with your loyalty number. If you're not signed in, you can put the number in there if you're or if you want to check a rate maybe for a friend and family that's got an Accor Plus or an Accor membership, you can pop their number in there. This is for contracted rates, so if you have a contracted rate, maybe a private code or something like that, you can put the details into here. And then you also have special rates, which is like for military promotions and that type of stuff. So anyway, we won't really touch on much of that right now. What I'm going to show you is how to actually redeem points. So we'll jump over to my profile where I'm logged in. You'll see here I've got Sweet Night upgrades available, 6 available. I'm going to show you how to utilize a free night as well and how my tips and tricks on that. But I have to wait until my free night resets in the end of this month. So there will be a video on that as well. So for example, let's show you how to utilize some points. So very easily, let's put in Bangkok, Thailand. Let's check in a date. Let's go 22nd to 23rd. I'm going to just do for 2 people and we're going to search this. I've put it in Australian dollars as well, just to make it easier for everybody. I'll show you as well how to change currencies, that type of stuff, in the next video when I talk about how do I booking. Very simply, I'll show you here as well, like how I check things. This is really cool, this sort by. You can just sort by low to high, so I can sort by that. This property is one of my big go-to properties and a property that you can utilize points at as well. But essentially all the hotels here generally are participating in the program. And if you want to see if they utilize points, you can just go through the booking flow. So let's just simply pick a property. Let's say let's just pick the Ibis Styles Bangkok Sukhumvit 50. Like I said, I want to burn points at Ibis's. I want to redeem points at other hotels. So let's go see the hotel. It's going to open up this next page of that hotel. We're going to scroll down and you can see here, this is our standard room. And we can see here that we got an Accor Plus rate, saver rate, complimentary breakfast. It's non-refundable, it's online payment, breakfast is included, and it's pay with reward points. So pay with reward points, it means we can do this all online. Now, red hot room rates, you cannot utilize reward points through the website. But that doesn't mean that the hotel won't allow you to use it. Technically speaking, due to the terms and conditions, you can't use the reward points on these rates. But you can contact the hotel if you want to utilize points. You can also do it on checkout. So let's say they haven't charged you yet or when you check in. You can say, I want to burn points. There's no worries about this. There will be times where you cannot. They're going to charge you straight away. This property here, they don't, okay? So they're not going to charge you until you arrive at the property. Even though it says it's non-refundable online payment, it's not going to charge you until you arrive at the hotel, okay? So that's at the moment. That's as of this date. I cannot tell you if that changes, okay? So pay reward points. I'm going to show you through the process. So I'm going to pick the room here. You have the different benefit options up here, which I'll show you, and special rates. But if we go through to continue, which is our next screen, we're saying we're going to choose this room for 1 night. It's going to load up, and then I'm going to show you how we can utilize these points. Just going to have my details in here. Confirm. And then it's going to ask me, okay, here it says I need to pay $58.92, which is 1,268 baht. And then it says you'll pay a local currency at the hotel. Okay, so then it says here, pay up to $33.30 with your reward points. So in here, I can go, I want to utilize 1,000 points, which is actually all I can utilize because the rate's only $58. So you can see here, you save $33.30 with 1,000 reward points, and then that will essentially go through, and $33.30 will be off my bill, or 1,000 reward point value in baht. And you can see here, I have to pay at the hotel 551 baht or $25.62. So that's how you can redeem the reward points, guys. Very, very easily. That's all it is. Go through the process, that type of thing. Like I said, you can redeem points at the hotel as well. You can also redeem dining and spa vouchers if you are a diamond member at the hotel. And I'll talk to you about all this in more detail later on. But for now, that gives you some information on redeeming and earning points. If there's anything else you want, more information around this category and this specific topic, please let me know. I think that's pretty much most of the detail you're going to need. But essentially, the number one thing I can say is if you want to utilize the points at the hotel and you can't do it online, just let the hotel know. Say, hey, I want to use some points. Is it possible? And they will kind of let you know yes or no kind of thing. They may also send you a verification code to kind of confirm utilizing the points. But the biggest takeaway from this video, please remember, you want to burn points at Ibis's, Mantras, Peppers, any of those brands that aren't fully participating in those and the full reward points and status points. Joe and Joe, Atagogo, all those, you want to fully burn your points at those properties, and you want to earn at the full properties like McEwer's, Pullman's, Sofotels, Tribe, stuff like that. Anyway, hope this helps. Any other questions, just let me know. Comment down below if there's anything else you want me to talk about. I will be talking about Accor Plus up next as well. All signature, all China. There's many things, but I'm going to try and release a couple of these videos every single week with more information. So if there's anything else you need, just drop it below and I'll help you out. Cheers, guys. And quickly, there's one more thing. I would love if you can subscribe if it's helpful for you so you can see for updates, like and comment on the video like I said. But there's something else I've just launched as well, which is Buy Me a Coffee. So you can see below there's actually a button in the description. That there helps me essentially with my stays. So if you buy me a coffee, it's essentially helping me buy a night to allow me to do the adventure longer and longer. Obviously, I'll still be releasing my videos on the properties, but now we're doing the educational stuff as well. So I really hope it helps out. And yeah, if you can do that and support me, even if it's just a few bucks, I'd really, really appreciate it. And it would help me out greatly as I do this 365 night adventure. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Roger out.